you can wave at a stranger and get a wave back. So make the most of it. Just do bear in mind, if anyone does wave back to you today, they're definitely not from London. Any smiling faces would not be local, alright? Okay, my name is Jordan. I'm going to be your tour guide for today. I'm also joined on board by my colleagues Josh and Ben downstairs. If you have any questions, come speak to any one of us. We'll do our best to help you out. Okay, let's get on with the tour. Let's start with this very impressive building to our right. The new Palace of Westminster. It's more commonly known as our Houses of Parliament. It's the centre of UK government. We call it the New Palace as there was an old palace. The old palace used to be home to the monarchy up until Henry VIII. He relocated during his reign and handed the old palace over to government. That established the very first medieval Houses of Parliament, and they were on this site up until 1834 when a huge fire burnt it all down to the ground. During the fire, the citizens of London all gathered along the other side of the river, not to help, but instead to watch and chant, "Burn Parliament, burn." One man was even arrested for excessive cheering. I wonder if the same would happen today. But after that fire, we had to have a new home for Parliament, designed by Charles Barry in the Gothic style of architecture. It was completed around 1860. The tallest tower on the building, the one with the Union flag flying above it, is the Victoria Tower. That was originally the royal entrance into the building, but it's now home to the parliamentary records and parliamentary archives. So that means they've got written records of almost every law from 1400 onwards kept inside that tower. The pointed tower in the middle of the building is the central tower. That was originally a chimney for all the fireplaces that first heated the building. And it continues to let out a lot of hot air today. And the clock tower at the other end, it's become perhaps one of our most famous landmarks in London. So I'm sure you can all make a guess at the name of that tower. Shout out if you know. You're clearly all far too smart for this. That's normally the bit where everyone shouts out Big Ben and I get to tell them how wrong they are. But you are all absolutely correct. Well done if you said the Elizabeth Tower. You are spot on. The name of Big Ben, of course, is just the name of the 13-ton bell inside the Elizabeth Tower. Now, we think the name Big Ben comes from a man named Benjamin Hall. He was the chief commissioner of the works when the bell was installed. Apparently, Benjamin was a very loud, round-shaped man who was not very nice to his workers. And they all decided to name their very loud, round-shaped bell after him.